What's up, guys? We are here with the beginning of what I like to call, what do I like to call this? The Monkey and the Maiden. Yo, I just come up with these things right. Damn, I should just write a book. Alright, so while you are contemplating while you're subscribed to me, I'm actually just going to look for a battle as we begin part 1 of The Monkey and the Maiden. Using a cool OU team that my boy Hugo passed me. And yeah, it has some really cool sets. So I'm just going to pause it, and when I come back, we'll get right into it. Okay, so we have found a battle. My opponent is running fairly standard hyper-offensive team of Blastoise, which is interesting. I'm just going to lead off with Starmie, as I can definitely just scald this Terrakion right here. No real fear, even if he like switches out to something, because like I'm pretty safe versus most of his team. So ends up going out to Blastoise though. Blastoise is a threat. I'm pretty sure Rotom can't take it on, so I'm just going to try and go out to Rotom, as Dark Pulse is not a 2-hit KO, which is nice to know, as I can just Pain Split up right here. It's essentially a free Pain Split, as whatever he goes out into, I don't mind taking damage. And if he outspeeds me, this is great because he takes a bunch of damage. One might even say a hell of a lot, as the Aura Sphere does not do enough, and I believe I can just go for one more Pain Split. That'll put him really low. Like, what I'm just trying to do, I don't care if I sack Rotom, as long as I get rid of Blastoise, because Blastoise is a threat. Blastoise is definitely a threat, and Rotom isn't really doing too much for me this game. As he ends up going for Water Pulse, going for the Confusion, as he does not end up getting it, and I can just go for Volt Switch and knock him out. Look at that, Rotom. Rotom is so quote on my boy Gator right here. Rotom is so versatile. You got the Volt Switch, you got the Will-O-Wisp, you got the Pain Split, the washing machine. Tell me if I did a good job at quoting Gator. But yep. Now I can just go out into my my Kyurem, because I want to bait out the Terrakion. That way I can, you know, get a Rapid Spin with my Starmie. So it goes out to Terrakion, and I really want to attack him because I'm expecting him just to go for rocks, but I really don't care. So I'm gonna go for my Starmie right here. Gonna go for my Starmie. As I'm actually just going to go for the Scald, as I am able to smack this Terrakion down, as I do not get a burn, but I end up surviving his attack, which means I'm going to get a Rapid Spin kill right here. I wanted to go for Recover, but to be honest, I kind of expected him to predict that, so I might as well get a Rapid Spin kill while I could, as I am able to knock out the Terrakion, which ensures that he does not get up rocks, and even though my team does not have rocks, which is one of its flaws, that doesn't really matter, so. Yeah, he ends up going for the HP Grass, which is cool because now my Lanner's T just comes in and gets off a free U-turn versus him. Very free U-turn. And he's probably just going to go out to Thunderous, but that doesn't really matter because I do have my Kyurem beat, which I don't mind going out into. I don't care if he paralyzes me. I don't care if he goes for Focus Blast or Superpower, because Kyurem is so bulky. I actually have an Assault Vest, so that's why I didn't care about any special attack. But I'm able to tank that, knock him out with the Ice Beam, and I'm expecting Greninja? No, Greninja won't be able to knock me out. Would he go Greninja? I don't think he'd go Greninja. We'll see, though. Ends up going Greninja. We'll see if Ice Beam actually knocks me out. I'm going to go for HP Fire, though Fusion Bolt will probably be stronger just because... Yeah, Fusion Bolt's probably stronger. I'm going to go for HP Fire, as he goes for Ice Beam and is able to knock me out. But... now I do have my Lanners, which can just go right for the Superpower and knock him out. And I don't really mind if he goes out into Dragonite, just because I have Scarf Lanners. Plus I have this Gardevoir right here, which is some defense EV, so he actually won't be able to touch me. Well, he'll be able to touch me, but it won't do much. I don't even have to Mega... well, I do have to Mega Evolve. Because even though I do have his multi-scale, Hyper Voice isn't fairy unless I Mega Evolve. That sucks. I traced his multi-scale, and he ends up going for the Dragon Dance again, as I am going to be able to hit him with the Hyper Voice. He does not have a weakness policy. And we'll see if I can eat up plus... I eat that up because I misclicked. Oh, I hate when I do that. I eat that up, but now I got to go out into my Lanner's T. And actually just go out to my Rotom, predicting his Outrage, because I don't want to be in versus the +1 Outrage. I'd rather take a neutral Outrage, to be honest. That really sucks. I hate when I misclick like that. Because I'm just talking and I forget. It happens very often, but now hopefully I do hit, as I do end up landing it. And his last is that Bishop, and I have a surefire 100% counter, which is my slack off Infernape. Don't care what attack he goes for. I might just go back out on Landorus and give him a boost. But he goes for the knockoff. Yummy. And even if he gets a crit with the Sucker Punch, he won't be able to knock me out. So I will be able to knock him out with the close combat. And the Monkey and the Maid putting in work this game. If I actually didn't misclick with Gardevoir, Gardevoir would have, you know, made it so Infernape wins anyway. But yeah, good game, dude. I'm paused until we find another one, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we have found a battle. Landorus puts in a lot of work versus his team. I don't really see Infernape or... well, I don't really see Gardevoir or Infernape doing much, but pokeaimMD plus Landorus actually putting a lot of work on his team. So I'm going to lead off with my Scarf Landorus, as he ends up leading off with his own Landorus. And I'm just going to U-turn out. My Intimidate goes off first. No, it does not. His Intimidate goes off first. So I'm expecting him to be Scarf and just U-turn himself. So I get off the slow U-turn, which is cool. That's why you don't usually... I don't run max speed on my Landorus T, or Hugo, whatever. I generally don't run max speed on Landorus T anyway. I just run enough to outspeed Jolly Excadrill and stuff like that. Not in sand, of course, out of sand. If it's Scarf or something, because Scarf Excadrill used to be pretty... Yo, bro, just because I'm talking to my friends out here, you guys are my Joey army. Just because I'm talking to my Joey army doesn't mean you can't pick a move. So I'm just going to hit him with a U-turn as he ends up going out into his Gyarados. And Kyurem is pretty safe, actually. Like, Kyurem is nice and safe. He doesn't have anything that really wants to come in on this thing. Jirachi, I guess, but I'm able to hit that thing with a Fusion Bolt. So, and this is max attack. That's bulky Jirachi, definitely, which is completely shut down by Rotom Wash. So I'm gonna go out to my Rotom Wash as he ends up going for the Iron Head, and I can just go for Volt Switch as he gets up his rocks. So I don't know. To each their own. I was about to become him that way. Oh, it doesn't really matter. We'll go for Scalds, as I can potentially get off a burn right here as he goes for Bison. I was about to go for Reflect type, that way I would become his typing. Not that it really matters though. So he might try and flinch me to death, but that's really not doing much. But it might actually work out for him. We'll see. If I get too low, I'll just switch out to Rotom, because Rotom is like a surefire counter since electric types can't be paralyzed. And I do end up getting off the recover though. So I believe I'm just going to fire off a Rapid Spin as he ends up going for the Iron Head. And I want to just get off this Rapid Spin before I end up switching out. Sorry, mixing up my words. It's kind of late at night, but you know, it's not alive unless I mess up. Everybody knows that by now. So he's flinching me to death. I just want to get off a Rapid Spin. Bro, switch out. You're almost at full. Switch out. Come on. Come on. Let me just get on my Rapid Spin. Like, I'm PP stalling you by getting flinched. He's going to switch out the second I go for recover. Watch. There's a crit. There's a crit and another flinch. I have Natural Cure, so I'm not too worried. But it would be nice to get off a recover versus this thing. And plus, stalling him out of Iron Heads is definitely nice for me, as he's used a lot of them so far. So, just going to hit him with a Scald. Hit him with a Rapid Spin. I want to hit you with a Rapid Spin. Why isn't this happening? Why is this happening? Because ideally, what I want to do is be able to Rapid Spin, and then the turn that he sets up Stealth Rocks again, I want to burn him with Scald. Is that too much to ask for? Is that really too much to ask for? I appreciate your name. Ah, there it is. And I got a crit. Take that. Stupid leftovers bringing him back to full. Of course. Of course it does. And now he U-turns out, so I'm okay with this because I do have, like I said, Natural Cure. And no rocks are up. And nothing on his team appreciates a burn. What? Lando, hello? Especially that. I don't want to risk him going for knockoff. To be honest, though, I don't care if Rotom Wash gets knocked off. I was going to go out to my Gardevoir right there, but yeah, he ended up going out to Landorus. Do not really agree with that play, as he can now go out into his Gyarados, and I guess he's going to Earthquake up, or Earthquake, whatever. Well, he has to Mega Evolve an Earthquake, so I'm actually going to go out to my... I don't want to make the same mistake as him. Damn it, it's too late. Please go for Earthquake. He went for Sub. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. almost made the same mistake as him. My better play was going directly into Kyurem. But because he went for sub, he took a lot of unnecessary damage from that. And I could break his sub with the U-turn and now just go out to my Kyurem and knock him out with Fusion Bolt. Even if he wants to Dragon Dance, that's fine. He's at neutral. Fusion Bolt. I'm expecting his switch back out to Jirachi, to be honest. Like, that would be the play to make right now. Not to go for Earthquake or something. Just to get off a bit of damage on me. So, gonna make a... He ended up going for Earthquake, though, as he is gonna go down to this Fusion Bolt. So, that's a big threat gone. That was the biggest threat gone, in my opinion. As now I can just go out into my Rotom Wash and just... He goes for Iron Head. Does not care. But I could just go for Will-O-Wisp and weaken this thing. He doesn't have anything that can come in now on this thing. Latios, I guess. If I burn this thing though, like, bro, you can't do that to me. I'm an electric type. It's not the same as Gen 5. It's really not the same. So I'm gonna go out into my my Infernape right now and actually predict this switch and go for the Toxic. He's the type of player to just stand and go for U-turn. Wait, why? I'm faster. Alright, whatever. I guess I got predicted there. He probably expected my own U-turn. Okay, that's a fair play, predicting my U-turn. That's fair. Definitely fair. So, I'm going to pause until he picks a move. Alright, so he goes out into his Latios. What do I want to die? This isn't 2-hit KO'd by Psyshock because of its defensive Vs. If I remember correctly. So, yeah. It's not 2-hit KO'd by Life Orb Psyshock because of its defensive Vs. So, I'm actually just going to go for Wish as I Mega Evolve as he goes out to his Jirachi. And I am going to go for Protect because even though it's more likely he'll go for Stealth Rocks or something, I want to get back at full as this is my check and switch into his Latios. And it's actually my win condition as it beats these two Pokemon. Landorus is no longer a problem because it is burnt. Latios does not have what its sister has in Healing Wish. So, yeah, I'm fine with going for the Wish Protect right here. He might just go for U-turn, predicting my Starmie anyway, but ends up going for the Stealth Rocks. That's completely fine. As Rotom Wash is once again a fair switching, a safe switching, as he goes for Iron Head. I don't want to Volt Switch this time. I just want to Hydro Pump him because he doesn't have a recovery move. He's revealed all of his attacks. But, oh, I forgot he outsped me. Wait, what? Wasn't it? I swear. Oh, yeah, he did outspeed me before. I swear I outslowed him. Or whatever, but be able to get off a Hydro Pump as he ends up going out to Landorus, probably hoping for me to go for Volt Switch, that way he can go for Knockoff, but that does not work out for him, and that's one step closer to just spamming Earthquake. So Raikou ends up coming out. I'm just going to hit him with a Pain Split as he ends up going for Volt Switch. Thunderbolt would not have knocked me out. I'm thinking this thing is AV as Latios ends up coming out though, so I really want to Rapid Spin away those rocks. And I don't need Kyurem at all. So, just going to sack Kyurem to this attack as he goes for Psyshock. And I believe I can just follow it up with a U-turn. There's no point in going for Rapid Spin just yet. So, I'm going to follow it up with a U-turn. I will be able to hit everything. If he sacks Latios, he just loses to Earthquake. Okay. We don't care. And unless that's Trick Room Victini. I've been swept. I've actually been in a position where I was up like 5-1 and his last Pokemon was Slowbro. It was like Trick Room Calm Mind and I lost. I don't remember what battle that was, but that was a sad day. But yeah, it ends up going out to this. I don't mind taking this Thunderbolt. And even though I do want to get off the Rapid Spin, I don't think it matters, so. Then again, Gardevoir doesn't do anything for this game, so I'm just going to go out to Gardevoir. As he ends up going for T-Bolt. And I guess I could just spam Hyper Voice right now. As he goes for Saddle Ball. Yeah, he's definitely Assault Vest. Yeah, he took that way too well. I don't have max special attack investment, but... No, I do have max special attack. I have a neutral max. I don't know what I have. Whatever. But I can just go for Earthquake right here. And I guess the only way I'm seeing myself losing is if it's Trick Room Victini. And he like sets up a Trick Room and crits me. But looks like it's not Trick Room Victini. And we're just going to end part 1 on that. That last game was pretty interesting. Guys, hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Definitely leave comments. I enjoy them. And I will read them on my way back from the mall tomorrow. So, yeah. Until next time, guys. Later.